Hi everyone, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping in. I'm Rena, and in today's Boxes and Deals, I have a very special package. It's my first time getting this one, and it's called Elaine's Bread Pudding. And before I open that, so a little different background if you're familiar with my channel. As you know, it's a different background, but for a few different reasons. But so you might see movement outside, the kids are out there jumping on the trampoline. But and no makeup today, it's just a relaxed Sunday. My older kids came down for a visit. I'm so excited. So they're in town. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling all that well, so thanks for understanding. It's one of my not so great health days, but I really wanted to get into this amazing. I've been so excited about getting this box. I've seen pictures on Instagram, and it just looks so delicious, and I need it. I need some. So this is called Elaine's Bread Pudding, and they have a different flavor of the week. Oh, they have a few different flavors of the week, and they recently added shipping, so you can get this shipped to you. They're based out of LA, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a background story on them after I open the box, but I'll show you what's inside first so you can see what I'm talking about. But I wanted to start also doing some spotlights on small businesses, particularly Black-owned businesses, but I want to just do a lot of different spotlights on my channel. I mean, I do a lot of small businesses and indie brands, but I wanted to do kind of some spotlights with some background stories along with their products. So this is my first one I'm doing, and Derek and his beautiful wife are the owners. And basically, in short, he has been doing this in honor of his mother, Elaine. So I'll read you again that background story in just a moment, but let me show you what this bread pudding is. All right, so probably the easiest way, I want to show you the packaging. That's why I haven't taken it out of the packaging, because I wanted to show you how amazingly well they package it. And it came very quickly. I think he shipped it out Wednesday, and today is Saturday, so it came in a very short amount of time. But of course, I do live in California, but I think he ships everything priority mail, so it does get to you quickly. So that's how well it's packaged. And right on top there you see some homemade sauces to put on the bread pudding. And I asked him, are they better warm or room temperature or cold? He did mention to refrigerate them. I haven't yet, because I want to have them at room temperature, and then once I do a tasting of each flavor and everybody else in the family has what they would like, then the rest will go in the fridge. But he did say that some of them, it just depends on the flavor. The fruit ones are better room temperature or cold, and then some of the others are delicious warmed, and probably with ice cream. All right, you have to see this. Look how gorgeous that is. Wouldn't this make an amazing gift? And the box is heavy. Oh my goodness. So I did order a dozen. You can order, he sells them by the half dozen, and generally you would order one flavor per half dozen, I'm guessing. I asked him, since we're doing the spotlight and the review, if I could go ahead and do all 4 flavors, since he has 4 flavors of the week, so that I could show you more variety. And but I did purchase this with my own money. And so he did that for me, and it's so heavy I'm having a hard time getting it out. And I do apologize if the camera shakes a little bit while I'm doing this. There's a little card, so this is what their branding looks like, and I will make sure to include all their information, the website, the Instagram page, so that you can have a link to shop for yourself or for a loved one. See if I can. I am really weak today, so sorry. Trying to pull it out. Okay, so this is what it looks like. How beautiful. And I've said it many times, packaging is everything to me. I mean, just that first visual, it's a first impression, and I think first impressions are equally as important as what is inside, and I cannot wait to try what's inside. I'm telling you, I'll show you, I'll send you the Instagram, and you just look on there and see all these pictures, and it just makes you want it like now. So that's what it looks like inside. And as I said, there is a whole dozen in here. So, okay, so, and they're each vacuum sealed. So what I'll have to do is I'll go with and I wasn't sure how it came, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause it so I can get a little bowl and or probably a plate so that I can try each flavor for you. But this one, I believe, I'm gonna guess that this might be the Bananas Foster. And this one, I'm guessing, is the Whiskey Pecan, or Pecan Crumb Whiskey Sauce is what it's called. Or I might have them backwards, I'm not sure, but that looks like it has pecans in it. Yum. And then, oh yes, this is the Pineapple Blueberry Lemon. So there's pineapples on top with some blueberries, and then a lemon dumpling, pudding, bread pudding. And last, this one is blueberry lemonade. All right, and do they, I just realized, okay, they have labels. Hello. Yes, so that one is blueberry lemonade. That one is pineapple blueberry lemon. So they have all the information there, including all the ingredients. So I'll hold that up so you can have an example of the ingredients. And this one is probably the, yes, Pecan Crumble, the one that I thought was, and Bananas Foster. All right, so I'm gonna see what kind of sauces, if the sauces are labeled. I'll show you those. Those are not labeled, but I bet you can choose what you would like, which sauce with what, maybe, I'm not sure. This is all new to me, so. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is a whiskey, I'm guessing caramel sauce. Yum. Or brown sugar. Well, I mean, caramel is made of brown sugar, but it smells like brown sugar and whiskey. I bet I should warm that one up. And then this one is sorry, my hands are shaking. I almost smell whiskey in that one too. So I'm not sure. Let me see. Tastes like sugar, like buttery sugar. And definitely brown sugar on the other one. I'm not sure. I bet you can just put both on any of them. All right, so I'm gonna pause and put them on a plate and come right back. Okay, so if I can remember what's what here. So what I went ahead and did is I warmed up the Whiskey Pecan and the Bananas Foster, and I believe, actually I think I did it backwards. I think that's the banana, and I put the brown sugar sauce on that one. Again, I think either sauce is good with any of them, I'm assuming. And then I'm guessing that one is the pecan one. I mean, I could be wrong. We'll find out. And then I put the white sauce, and I did taste the sauces, and I think both have whiskey in them. So I warmed up both of those, and then I'm doing the fruit ones cold. So that's the blueberry lemon. I wanted to show you what they look like on the inside. And the pineapple blueberry lemon. All right. So, and I've got my water. I think this one is banana. Cheers. That's banana. That tastes like the heaviest, dense, moist banana bread, like your grandma's banana bread. It tastes delicious. Oh my goodness. And that sauce is perfect on it. The brown sugar sauce, I was gonna do it the opposite, but that worked out really well. That brown sugar sauce on it is delicious. I gotta be careful here because I want to take that is delicious. I'm gonna try only do one bite of each, but all right, so I'm gonna do the whiskey one next. This is Pecan Crumble whiskey sauce. So I don't know if whiskey is in the bread pudding as well as the sauce, or just in the sauce. That's delicious. Melt in your mouth. It is definitely heavy, and that's what I love. That's what I love about bread pudding. Now, I'm picky about bread pudding because most bread pudding, well, a lot of bread pudding will be either too dry or too rubbery or too many raisins. I'm not big on raisins, but this is perfection. And I got a nice big chunk of pecan on that one too. All right, next, I think this is the blueberry lemon. Oh my goodness. I told him he needs to start a subscription box with these. I think they were actually talking about it too. So I'm gonna be looking for that. Because I can't afford a whole box of this every month. I will say, so because of shipping, and this isn't his fault, but this was a heavy box. And shipping rates have skyrocketed, but so the 1 dozen individual bread puddings, so the 1 dozen plus shipping did end up being $65, but I'm telling you, this is well worth it. A full dozen, I mean, there's no way. I'm taking 1 bite of each of 4, and after that I'm good for the night. I don't think, unless you have a major sweet tooth, I don't think any one person can eat a whole one in one sitting. Well, I shouldn't say that. You could, because they are that good. But you'd probably be hurting afterwards. So let me take this bite of the pineapple blueberry lemon. Oh my gosh. So the blueberry lemonade one has that tartness to it, but it's so delicious. It's I don't know, I'm so horrible at describing with words, but it has that sweet and tart, but that perfect blend. The pineapple blueberry lemon has more of the sweeter side of the blueberry, so it's also a perfect blend, but that pineapple gives it that juicy sweetness. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I took one bite of each. That's 4 bites. That's not even half of one. Probably 4 bites. 4 bites might be a half of one. So I could see somebody easily eating one in one sitting just because it tastes so good. I couldn't. But there's 12 of these in this box, and you can freeze them or refrigerate them and they will last. So it would make an amazing gift, or just get a half dozen for yourself, or, you know. So I definitely couldn't do it every month, but this is well worth the once in a while treat for yourself, for your family. You know, like I think about the cost of when you go out to eat and how much dessert is. So, and you got 12 of these. I think this is even with the shipping, this was less, way less than you would pay for individual desserts at any restaurant. And this is way better. All right. So let me tell you, again, I paid for this with my own money. So this is my, you know, those of you who follow me know that I give honest reviews. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about his background story. But first of all, I asked what their personal favorite flavors were that they make. And they have a whole list of flavors that they do. And again, they do a different 3 or 4, sometimes 2. So 2, 3, or 4 different flavors. And they change it up every week. So, I know that one of their most popular is this pineapple, blueberry, lemon, and I can see why. But all 4 of these were absolutely delicious. Probably my personal favorite would be the bananas. That was top notch. Oh, and his favorite flavor, I'm reading right now. So his favorite flavor is the Bananas Foster. His wife's favorite flavor is the Pecan Crumble. And again, I've seen posts that have said that the pineapple blueberry lemon one is one of their best sellers. So I happened to get it on the right week where it's like all around favorites. So this was the perfect box to get. I want to say thank you to Derek, and I do apologize. I know I've seen his wife's name, and the name is slipping me, and I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry. But let me find his background story and read that to you. So he grew up in South Central LA to an incredible single black woman named Elaine. She taught me everything from hemming my pants to baking cakes. 8 years ago, I lost my mother, the woman who taught me everything. It took me years to figure out how I would honor her memory. I started off by doing my yearly Christmas party just like she did, in the same house, all the way down to making sure every guest left with a gift. This gift was fresh baked bread pudding. My guests enjoyed them so much that they started to call and request them. I can see why. After about 20 dozen sold, I told my wife, maybe I should take this serious. That's exactly what I did. I took my mother's recipe and expanded it to 25 different flavors. I had no idea you could make bread pudding in all these flavors. I know of plain, or you like cinnamon, and raisin. So this is amazing. So now we have Elaine's Bread Pudding, a business that is growing every day. Pleased to say we have sold out at the LA Barbecue Fest and the Taste of Inglewood, just to name a few. And he was telling me that in February, before the whole quarantine and everything, they did a cookie con, and it was their biggest sales day with over 600 sold all in one time. And then the pandemic hit. But they've been consistently getting new customers, and now that they're doing shipping, they're still being able to grow, which is awesome. because this pandemic is hitting all these local businesses really hard, and that's why I want to do some more spotlights on these small businesses, because it is hitting them so hard. So I want to share, you know, support and spotlights, and there's people, you know, we're all looking to send something to a loved one because we can't visit them, or to have something special sent to us. We are ordering online because we can't go out and shop so much. So this is the perfect opportunity to support these local businesses and small businesses that can ship to us. So there's no profit like a festival or private event, but of course, since those are shut down, they are having to depend on the shipping. And I mentioned the subscription box, and he said that they've actually been working on that for a little bit, and now they have 30 flavors. So a flavor of the month could work. So that's exciting news. So be on the lookout for that. But again, definitely check them out. As you saw, each pack of 4 was vacuum sealed, and if you order half a dozen, it might be in packs of 3, or maybe the full pack of 6, I'm not sure, but they're vacuum sealed, so easily freezable without getting freezer burn, so they'll still taste just as good if you freeze them. Up to 6 months frozen, and again, they'll last a good bit in the fridge. So absolutely delicious. I am so excited that I finally grabbed this. I've been watching his page for a while. So now I better get off of here so that everybody that's been waiting can have their taste too. Alright, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.